modern art of skateboarding is just that, an art. It combines the athleticism of gymnastics with the choreography of ice skating, with all of the in-your-face aggression of a street fight. When skateboard master Greg Lutzka placed first in the street category at the World Cup of Skateboarding, he left other competitors stunned.
I watch someone like you skate, and I have this totally false thought that I probably can do it, because you make it look so trivially easy.
Yeah, I've been skateboarding for the last, I'd say, like 13 years, so I started learning a lot of my tricks I do pretty much like a year or two after I started skating, and basically just started building my skills from there, and trying to progress it to the next level.
There is no argument that competitive skateboarding looks amazing in real time, but what about warped time? Is there more to this sport than meets the eye?
Joseph, we're going to set up the high speeds. We got a hot zone over there by the staircase. We're going to surround it with the 3 high speeds.
After getting the appropriate permits, we turned a nearby park into a mobile laboratory.
You got so many things you can do in a place like this. Why don't we just watch you skateboard and set up whatever you want, and we'll capture it.
All right, let's do it, yeah.
All right.
So we obviously got to get the stairs.
Yep.
After a few practice moves, Greg was ready.
God, I suck.
Well, almost ready.
Could do one more.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we're actually set for high speed if you want to do this.
Right. We're going to try to really get a close-up here of your landing, but also get some of the other shots to capture the whole jump.
All right.
Awfully tight, but sweet.
You got it?
Yeah.
It would be really cool.
Ah, you can't look at that.
Yeah, we'll all look at it together on a better screen in a minute.
No peeking.
Pros like Greg can flip and spin their boards one way while they go another. Now that's got to be seen to be believed.
Hit it. Awesome. You got that?
Ooh, happy. Very happy.
Let's go right in the tent. Let's review that right away.
Oh, wow.
When the jump is warped at 1,000 frames per second, it becomes something very different, something that appears to defy the law of gravity.
Oh, wow.
Make it look pretty easy. And then you can also, right when you're starting to kick this around, get a really good look at your custom board. We should really get a closer look at the takeoff point.
Let's watch the actual liftoff again. Like all great art, it looks simple until you try it.
My foot is fully off the board right there.
Did you ever know that happens?
I had no idea. I thought my foot stays with the board the whole time.
You put all your weight on the back foot, and it rotates this board up around the wheel.
Yep.
And you have rotational energy that wants to go up and around, but your front foot stops that from happening, and suddenly the only remaining energy is going upward.
Exactly.
It lifts the entire board. Since you're already moving forward, that carries through, and that puts you on a diagonal arc.
This move is known as the ollie, named after master boarder Alan Ollie Gelfand. It's a move that must be mastered if you want to get into the big leagues.
So it's interesting, not only are you creating all this torque and force and projecting it in the right direction, but you're putting a ton of vibrational spring energy into the board, which functions as a spring, just like any solid object.
Yep.
So I'm going to show you what that looks like.
Okay, let's check it.
Now, laws of nature cannot be broken, just adapted. Case in point,
Every object in the universe is a spring. Even this wooden dowel rod can store all the energy of my throw to return it to me. And your board is doing the exact same thing, storing that vibrational energy. It's just so much more rigid that it's hard to see.
Yep, exactly.
now anybody can launch themselves 5 feet straight up, clear a garbage can by a few inches, and land perfectly all on a wobbly board with a couple of roller skates screwed on. Well, actually, almost nobody can do that. But how about jumping off a flight of concrete stairs? Even Time Warp is impressed. Greg Lutzka is a guy who puts the pro in professional skateboarders.
And my foot is fully off the board right there.
Time Warp commandeered a local park in order to learn some of his secrets.
Awesome.
Now we return to the wondrous land of don't try this at home. or in the park, or office, or actually anywhere.
So you're 3 feet above that ground level before you even get started.
Yeah, no, that turned out really rad.
So this is the landing on the same jump.
Exactly.
2 things, right? Your feet separate by an inch from the board.
Yep.
Both of them. And then right when you start to kick to stabilize it, this wheel stops completely. In one spot, moves itself forward and stops again.
Yeah.
The truck actually walks. I think both do, actually. I haven't watched the rear. Yep.
Yep.
Same thing.
You have incorporated all of these really complicated physics into your instinct, and you can just do this without even thinking about it anymore.
Yep. You know what would be rad is to see someone that doesn't know much about skateboarding and try to throw them on a skateboard and see what would happen in slow motion.
We wonder who that might be. Where angels fear to tread, where strong men faint, Jeff Lieberman steps up. But first, he has to play hard to get.
Get you on the board.
I'll try it.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can show me something.
All right, let's do that.
Record that?
Please do.
Let's make it happen.
Greg demonstrates his mastery of the skill of passive aggression.
You could try to learn how to ollie. That'd be kind of funny for the cameras, I think.
Oh,
Pretty
yeah,
good.
but you have a different goal than I have, I think. I want to learn something. But yeah, show me how an ollie works.
All right, basically an ollie works, it's all one motion. Pop, slide.
See? Easy. Anybody can do it.
And you have to go 3 feet high.
And you have to go
for
3
it to
feet
be
high.
a nice one.
Yeah, exactly. Oh!
So it's pretty easy. So a couple more tries and I'll
Couple more
I'll
tries
nail
and
it.
you're gonna get it.
We'll fast forward to take number 27.
Okay, ready?
Yep, let's see it.
Oh,
that was pretty good.
close,
That was
pretty
good.
All right, why don't we take a look and see how,
right.
how not good it really was.
I can't tell the difference between you and Greg here until we get this thing rolling.
Yeah, I can stand still really well.
Honestly.
You got the pop right?
My shoes are dragging just the way yours are dragging.
And see, you did get out at the ground a couple inches, but you didn't push forward on the board to level it out. Otherwise, you would have had it right there.
Back to the professionals and our grand finale.
So the ollie's a pretty simple move. Can you show us something that's a lot more complicated and advanced?
Yeah, let's go out there and try out something else. I can show you how to do a 360 kickflip. So let's see if we can get it here first shot.
Wow, I think that happened a little fast for me to even understand what a 360 kickflip is.
Yeah.
And once warped,
Jeff, you got to check this out. This is incredible. I'm stunned at what he actually did.
Clearly, it's rotating 360 in this axis, but then the board itself is flipping over its own axis as well. It's like he's a scientist without even thinking about it. He's got to know all of these physical principles and have all this athletic ability and combine it without even thinking about it.
Total package.
remember when we started, we mentioned this is an art? Now you see what we mean.